Alright, so this video is probably going to be a bit rambling because something happened to me yesterday that has me so freaked out that it can't wait. And so I wanted to get it on film. I wanted to let you guys know how careful you need to be when you're out doing cardio outside where there are cars. Alright, so here's what happened. Alright, every week I run outside a few times. I love to go on, nothing is better for me, going out, putting my headphones on, putting on Pandora, kind of zoning out and going for a run. Alright, now I'll go for like 6, 7, 8 miles. I love it. It's my time to decompress, my time to think. Well, yesterday it was almost the time that I got killed. So yesterday I'm running like normal, running down the road. I'm about an hour into my run. I'm feeling great and I'm listening to Pandora, and when I run, I'm always looking to change songs, okay? But I am aware of my environment. At least I thought that I was always aware of my environment. Well, yesterday, I'm running, okay? I'm running towards traffic because you never want to run with the cars to your back. But yesterday, this situation, it didn't matter where you were running. If you weren't paying attention and if you were in the wrong place at the wrong time, you were dead. Apparently, it's not my time yet, but here's what happened. So I'm running, right? I told you this was going to be rambling. And an SUV is headed towards me. All of a sudden, I see him veer off, cross the other lane, run off the road, okay? He jumps the curb, he smashes a sign, he smashes a light pole, and then he smashes and stops at this other really tall light pole. The two big lights that were on it fall down and smash. So I'm running directly. When I say directly, I'm talking about 20 feet to my right is where it happened, okay? It could, if I was there, absolutely, no doubt about it, I'm a dead man, right? So I see this and I'm freaking, I'm like, what the, and there are people around, it's around 9 a.m. on a Sunday. And so I run over to him, okay? He smashed into this light pole and the car starts rolling back. I see absolutely no movement in this car. I'm like, oh boy, here we go, right? And so I get to him and the airbags are all deployed. He's unconscious or mumbling. I think he either had a seizure or he had a heart attack while he was driving. He's got like blood and some saliva coming from his mouth. I open the door to make sure that the door can open. And he's just kind of there sort of mumbling and I'm like, oh my God, what do I do? So of course I try to find 911. I can't, at the time I'm so like flustered and like, what do I do? That I couldn't figure out how to get out of Pandora. So I finally did. I dialed 911. I'm talking to the guy. He's asking me questions. I tell him the street where we are. By this time, there are a few more people walking around, and nobody knows what to do. I mean, the guy is unconscious. He's, you know, just sort of there. I was checking to make sure that he kept breathing so that as long as he's breathing, I'm not moving him. I'm not touching him. I'm not giving the dude CPR. It was only about 30, it seemed like 30 seconds. It was probably about a minute after I got on the phone that there was help there. I gave my statement and I left. But let me tell you something. This has changed and opened my eyes. I thought that I was responsible when I'm running down the road, right? I thought that I always pay attention, and I do. I pay attention to who's coming my way. I'm always looking for that driver that's going to swerve off the road. But in this scenario, this case, if I was headed the opposite direction with my headphones in, I would have, because there were no brakes, there was nothing, I would have never hurt him, and he would have crushed me, right? And so I just wanted to do this video, not to scare, actually to scare you. It scared the crap out of me, and I'm still a little bit shaken up. I'm definitely not running on busy roads anymore. If I'm going outside, I'm going to like a park, a track, or a sleepy little neighborhood, but I'm not driving on or running on a main road. But I just wanted to do this video to let you know how dangerous it can potentially be. You don't think these things happen, but they happened to me yesterday, and like I said, you've got to be so careful when you're running. I know that you like to listen to headphones, listen to music. Make sure that you can hear. Don't jam it up crazy loud. I know that you want to. I used to do that too. But you need to be able to hear. Always be looking. But here's the crappy thing about yesterday. If I'm looking, I'm never looking about to see who's behind me. I would have never seen this dude, right? It was luck. It apparently wasn't my time. But gentlemen, I'm here today to encourage you to be careful. Cardio is great. Exercise is fantastic. But you need to make sure that you're doing it in a safe environment and you're aware of your surroundings. Gentlemen, if it can happen to me, it can happen to you, all right? You gotta be careful. This is a warning message. I just feel incredibly passionate and incredibly lucky. Honestly, I feel lucky to be alive. And, whew, And seriously, I'm like, it really shook me up. If you can't tell, it really scared me because I'm like, something so simple, it could be over just like that. And I need to be more careful. And I just want you to be safe because I want you here with me watching my videos and hanging out and maximizing your life potential. So guys, when you're doing cardio outside, be aware of your environment.